Hello friends, welcome to Tebo's World Recipes. Today, we bring you a very comforting dish. We're going to prepare some udon noodles in a peanut and chili crisp sauce. There is no particular history for this dish. Udon noodles are born in China, and they were introduced in Japan around the 18th century during the Nara period. And then they became really popular during the Edo period around the 1600s. Peanut sauce has deep roots in the Indonesian cuisine and is also known as satay sauce or bumbu kacang. Then the chili crisp sauce is based on an old Chinese condiment, but as we know it today is very modern, and it became very popular in the late 90s. This condiment comes from the Chinese province of Guizhou, and it's delicious. So today, it's a very simple dish, but we're going to prepare our own chili crisp sauce, or chili oil, as some people call it. It's delicious, and you can use it not just for noodles. You can use it for anything, like anywhere from quesadillas, condiment your chicken or meat. It's delicious. We're going to show you how to do it, so let's get cooking. The ingredients we're going to need for our chili crisp or chili oil is 1 ounce of Sichuan red chili, 1.6 ounces of gochugaru seasoning, 1 teaspoon of Sichuan peppercorns, 2 sticks of cinnamon, 5-star anise, a 2-inch piece of ginger, 2 tablespoons of sugar, 1 teaspoon of MSG, 4 shallots, 10 garlic cloves, 3 tablespoons of sesame seeds, 2.5 ounces of peanuts, 1 tablespoon of salt, 1 tablespoon of rice wine vinegar, and 2.5 cups of vegetable oil. For our udon noodles, 2 tablespoons of peanut butter, 2 garlic cloves, 4 green onions, 1 tablespoon of rice vinegar, 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, 2 tablespoons of sesame seeds, 2 tablespoons of the chili crisp we're going to make, and 14 ounces of udon noodles. First, we're going to start preparing our chili oil. We're going to start roasting our Sichuan red peppers in a pan at medium-high heat until they start getting fragrant. Once they get fragrant, we're just going to put a little bit of vegetable oil on top. Don't use olive oil, it changes the flavor. And we're going to stir until they start becoming a little bit soft. This red chili oil, or chili crisp, is delicious, and it's a condiment that you can use on many other things. When our chilies are cooled down, we're going to put them in a food processor, and we're going to pulse it until they turn into flakes. It's going to take about 15 to 20 pulses. And once all the chilies are flaked, now it's time to add our gochugaru. Yes, even though this is an Asian chili oil, the gochugaru is very fruity and gives it a great flavor. Then we're going to add our sugar and our MSG. MSG has a bad reputation, but it's great. And then the Sichuan peppercorns. These are very good as they numb your tongue once you eat them or bite into them. We're going to pulse a little bit again until everything integrates. Now we're going to start slicing our shallots. I'm going to use my mandolin as I want my shallots thinly sliced. Be very, very careful with your mandolin. And this is what we're looking for. Now we're going to do the same with the garlic cloves. We're looking for thin slices. Now we're going to take our vegetable oil and put it in a pan or a pot. And we're going to start warming it up. We need to reach 300 degrees Fahrenheit for frying. Once we reach the desired temperature, first we're going to fry our shallots. There's two purposes here. We're going to give the shallots a crispy texture, which is going to help our chili crisp, and at the same time we're flavoring the oil. It's going to take a few minutes, but keep on stirring. And once we have them like this, all brown and crispy, it's time to remove them. We're going to put them in a plate with a paper towel to remove the excess oil. We're going to let them cool down. Now, using the same oil, we're going to add our garlic cloves. These only take a few seconds, and make sure that you don't burn them. Once they start looking golden brown, it's time to remove them as they will keep on cooking. If you leave them in there and they burn, they're going to turn bitter, and we don't want that. At the same time, like with the shallots, we're flavoring our oil. As you can see, it only took about 15-20 seconds and our garlics are ready. We're going to put them in a plate with a paper towel to remove the excess oil. And now we're going to add our ginger, our cinnamon sticks, and our star anise. This is just to give flavor to the oil as well. We're going to let it go for a few minutes until all the flavors combine. Now it's time to prepare our chili crisp. I'm adding our rice white wine vinegar and our sesame seeds into our powder, and we're going to start combining it. Now we're going to chop our garlic, and we're going to add it to the bowl. We're going to do the same thing with our shallots. And we're going to add it to the bowl as well. I'm making a lot of chili crisp or chili oil, as I like to keep it in the fridge and it stays good for a long time. Then I'm going to chop some roasted peanuts and add them. We're going to combine everything. And now, with our oil still hot, using a colander so we don't get any of the ginger, star anise, or cinnamon in, we drain the oil and we pour it on top. Now we're going to mix everything real well. And once all mixed, we're going to let it cool down before we put it in a jar. In my case, I'm gonna get 2 big jars. After it cools down, look at this. This is looking beautiful. And we're just gonna put it inside a jar so we can put it in the fridge. You can use it right now and it's still good, but if you let it sit overnight, it becomes even better. This is the consistency we're looking for, and I love it. Now we're just gonna cover the jars. And like I said, I like to keep some extra in the fridge as I use it for quesadillas, seasoning chicken or steak. It's very good. Now it's time to prepare our udon noodles. In a pan at medium-low heat, I'm gonna add a little bit of the chili crisp. We're gonna add the rice wine vinegar, our soy sauce, our garlic, and we're gonna start making our sauce. Now we're gonna add our peanut butter, and we're gonna incorporate it until it melts and dissolves into the sauce. The udon noodles are gonna be ready real quick, so I wanna have my sauce ready and warm just to coat the noodles in it. I'm also gonna add a little bit more of the sesame seeds. This is just to give a little bit more flavor to the sauce, but they're optional. Our chili crisp already has some sesame seeds. I just like them. And once our sauce is all integrated like this, it is time to add our spring onion. This is just gonna give it a little bit of freshness and great flavor. Our sauce is ready, and I'm gonna turn off the heat and work on my udon noodles. I have a pot with boiling water. We're gonna add our udon noodles and follow the instructions. But udon noodles should be ready in about 3 to 5 minutes. We're gonna move them around, and we want them to get nice and chewy. And once the noodles are ready, we're gonna drain them, and then we're gonna add them directly to our sauce. Now we're just gonna mix everything real well, and our udon noodles with the peanut and chili sauce are ready. We're just gonna warm them up, and it's time to plate. We prepared 2 portions today. Now we're gonna add the noodles to the bowl. And look at that. To finish, I'm gonna garnish with some chopped peanuts. These are just roasted peanuts and the greens of our spring onions. And we're ready to eat. Quick and easy, our udon noodles with peanut and chili crisp sauce are ready. They look great and smell fantastic, so let's try them. Rid of this. Wow. Such a simple dish. That chili crisp that we made gives it enough kick, and the sauce is delicious. And you can use it for any other dishes. Now that you watched our video, it's a perfect time for you to click on subscribe to our channel. If you want to know when new videos are coming, click on the bell to get notifications. Leave us your comments and request any recipe you would like to see. And at the end of this video, don't forget to give us a like. Also, go and see our store in Amazon, where you can find pots, pans, cooking books, etc. Or our Tebo's World Recipe store through our YouTube channel, where you can find t-shirts, stickers, hoodies supporting our channel. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.